a dope experience is also to look at the Legion spells.
Oof.
I mean, if that is not pure pressure 11 and 12, like, that is going to be the fight about this game. So there's such a huge gap between taking Venture into a all out of assault. So if you're having those balls, I don't know if you can even call them balls anymore. Like,
Yeah.
you have to be
I
a
mean,
madman.
yeah. These spells already dictate your drafting. You have to draft something good for 10, 11,
You have
12.
to.
I mean,
And
11, 12 especially, but 10 is also kind of important because the long wave 10 will just make wave 11 so much more scary.
yes, absolutely. So a banana bunk is kind of key here. If you're having it in your role like Widdowson has at the moment, you kind of have to take it, I think. But
Yeah.
do you like Widow's role? Because I personally
No.
don't. I don't really like it. He has no
Oh,
peers.
atoms.
We love it. And this time around, we're having Adamus starting with Widdowson's favorite unit. Interesting.
And SSP is getting a free egg.
Well,
Or at least,
no. There's no
well,
chance.
he's getting an egg for, I mean, on 2 he is free, so he can just
Yes. There's
add nothing and push hard.
there's no way he can hold it on 3. Unless there's the 20 resend coming, then he actually has a chance. Then he can just go for Aqua, and it should be fine.
Yep. But honestly, just looking at the Seraphim and SSP for 11 and 12, I don't see a single really good unit for 11 or 12.
Well, we have the Mudmans and Seraphim, which are huge tanks if you harden them in the right
Yes.
wave.
True.
But else I have to agree, because SSP is not really... The problem about SSP is that his role is actually weak 10, 11, 12. Like, the 3 most important weights in this game, his role is weak.
Yeah, exactly.
Did I just say Seraphim? I meant SSP if I said Seraphim. But
I
his
don't know.
role has a really weak, spot in those 3 waves. So this is gonna be quite depending on his reroll.
Yeah, they both need to have a good reroll.
And look at Widdowson. He just got the 20 recent. You've not been there, but Ashen had more or less the same thing going on, sending into his atoms, and then he decided to push 6 workers in that scenario, which Widdowson now doesn't, because Ashen leaked quite hard to another snail resend, and together with Pilferer, who leaked a lot as well, they lost 30% king, so I think that's the reason why Widdowson is deciding against the push here and probably pushing next.
Well,
wave.
he's getting from the Green Devil, so he's getting 40 anyways.
Yeah, we have to
Adamus
talk
is
about
getting
that.
from the egg.
We have to
Adamus
talk
is
about...
just pushing.
We have to talk about SSP actually trying to hold the egg here, and I'm not sure if 40 cent is... Yeah, I think actually he's able to hold a 40 cent with the 2 aquas. Like, if there was a brood, that would be a dead egg, but it looks like a hold, and Seraphim is not leaking as well. We again see Seraphim on a quite high worker count already, 6 workers, but Adamus... Dude, we did not talk about Adamus. Had 7 workers. Wow.
Yeah, for free. With the egg being held, he knows he can only get 40 here, and he's most likely to get double snail for the income. So
that play is insane. That is so insane, the play. If he's now able to survive with it, he is going to be in such a weak, in such a strong spot. Only wave 7 is gonna be his enemy for sure. And more king ups coming out for Adamus and Widdowson. They really want to save, and to play it safe this time. I do like
it. They want to go for a long save now.
Yes, but they want to play it safe at first to not feed them. That's what I meant. So they didn't want to go for income here and feed them. And on top,
but that's what they always do. They do like both king ups for 40, and then they save 2 or 3 waves.
Actually, I do love this play style because king ups are just such a smart investment if there's not a lot going on at the moment, because those king ups are going to scale not only attack damage wise, but also because you're getting the full income of a natural of a income unit. It's just the perfect investment if you know there's no leak possible.
Yep. I don't know if they want to go 7 or 8.
Having a look. Right now, personally, I think 7 is the better choice. Just because SSP and Seraphim both having a lot of peers, and we see Seraphim with the Elite Archer on top. So I think the best choice would actually be 7 right now.
It looks like it, but on the other hand, Adamus with his crazy push, does he get a Ghost Knight for 8?
Well, we have to see first when Seraphim is deciding to send, because he's having the most Mythium at the moment, and if they feel under a lot of pressure because Widdowson did not get a send after wave 2 anymore, I think it was, I would be a little bit afraid.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna be 7, so it's pretty sure it's gonna be a 7 send now. Seraphim only sending 20 here.
Mm-hmm.
Widdowson under so much pressure, probably for 7. I see him having to send on 7 actually. And I think even with more time, Adamus had no chance for a Ghost Knight.
No.
Not without a send here against him.
Exactly.
But still, it looks like 7 is a really strong wave against them. Like, there's not too much they can do. Aquas are fine, yes, but they're not perfect, I would say. Especially with no other arcane unit.
Adamus once again took a big gamble, not protecting his Priestess for 6. If there was a send here, he would have leaked pretty hard.
Yes, absolutely. But I think he already knew what is going to be the play. Especially since Widdowson had quite good value for wave 6. So I'm really looking forward for this wave, because this is already like the first impression we're going to get and which direction it's going to lead. Because at the moment, both teams are more or less the same.
Agreed. Interesting. Can you leak a full Hydra on 7 with a 120 cent?
I mean, all the other units are not perfect, right? And he was only able to get 1 Rogue Wave and a lot of Chain Fists. I actually would have liked another blue Aqua instead of the Chain Fists. I think they would have been the better choice. Deal more damage and are at least as not at least as tanky, but are quite tanky as well. Here Seraphim leaking.
Lost his Pota again.
Yeah, which is kinda reasonable, since he places Alpha May really far behind. So he should have placed it a little bit more upwards. But Widdowson is dealing awesome damage already, and the atoms are still not finished with ramping.
Yeah, sending Mole into atoms feels kinda weird.
The problem
Because
is
you need to stop the ramp up.
yes, the problem is, on paper, atoms are like one of the best sends you can do against atoms, but you kind of have to rush your wave as fast as possible to the atoms, so they're dying and are just not ramping up anymore and not attacking.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that was perfect send, and I still think that it is kind of a blunder by Adamus to lose his Priestess that early on that way.
I think
positioning.
I'm not sure. I have not played too much Priestess, but maybe you can tell me. So he was deciding to place this Varg that behind because of wave 4, because he didn't want to have his Priestess tanking a little bit more in 4.
Yeah.
Was it the right play, or should he just try to have his Priestess tank less on 4 and therefore have a better positioning for this Varg? Or maybe he should have just placed that Varg here.
I think that's what he had to do.
But the resets are coming out, and this is actually either a winning play or a game throwing play, because Widdowson on under 800 value, it's quite low for him, especially with 2 atoms here and here are both getting sniped quite early, and this is exactly what we were just talking about. And Adam is leaking his...
Yeah, he lost his priestess again
Priestess.
immediately.
Yeah, this is actually huge again. This reason is perfect for them. And a lot of leagues coming out. Oh gosh. Seraphim and SSP, they're really turning up their performance here. 14 creeps on 8 with the recent buffs is huge.
Yeah, this is like what, 60% king damage? This is wow.
Yeah, this is just insane.
I think Adamus really doesn't want you in the play.
Absolutely, I think they really want us out of the league. Alright, they did save though. The Mythium is quite high.
Yeah, but can they go straight 11?
They have to, right? There's no way they can, like, they can't go 9 against SSP. They can't go 10 against Seraphim. They have to go 11. Where I think Adamus did not push a single worker, right? After
Maybe
the latest.
one, I'm not sure.
But again, the problem he's having now, every wave, is that his Azaria is tanking a little bit too much. Again, his alpha main not reaching it fast enough, and it's probably dying once again. I think he just should change that as soon as possible. Like put a unit in between.
For 9, it doesn't really matter because he's
No.
not getting ascent. For 10, it doesn't matter because it's dying anyways and not dealing any damage.
But I would
And
actually
for
like
11,
to
it's a
protect it
ranged
on.
wave.
Yeah, but I would like him to protect it on 10 because he's probably going for a Daphne, and then Daphne plus the Azaria attack speed buff
Yeah.
she's getting with the spell or ability. Oh, this is gonna... I'm not sure if Widdowson just overpushed a little.
Of course,
12 workers.
he always does.
Are the
But
reasons
SSP
coming?
Seraphim unsending? No!
There's no reasons coming. Oh my god! And this is it. This is the game deciding wave 11. This is an all in call on 11.
This is an double all-out assault and probably. Well, I don't know if Seraphim and SSP have the balls to go for the race, or if they try to survive.
The thing is, oh, they're doing king ups. The thing is, SSP is having the build that will hold the longest on 11 probably, with a lot of tanks. And it's not full king ups.
500
Oh my god. Oh my god, this game. Dude, my heart is beating. I can't watch it. This is deciding for my team. I have to be objective.
I'm not even sure that Widdowson is holding no set here.
He should, right? He's still having a
Oh
Wanderer there, which is
no.
dying. This is all fine.
Seraphim is going for the income set. Oh no.
Oh no. They're going for income into king. Right? Please
Yeah,
tell me.
it has to be. Has to be. Income into all-out assault king.
Yeah.
That's what they... No, why are you sending a cannoneer now? What is this?
Wait, he's sending a cannon. Like there's 2 units that are bad against a cannoneer.
Yeah, but I know, but what? Why don't you... If you
Okay,
go income, then
Adamus.
go king.
Adamus not having the money for the priestess. Oh no, this is such a... I have no clue what is now going on this wave. It's just trouble here and there and everywhere. Double Azaria with protection for Adamus. Oh my god, I can't look at it. Widdowson's value. Look at Widdowson's value. All his items are getting sniped immediately. Oh,
Yeah,
I don't... I can't watch this wave, man. This is just... Oh my gosh. The 4-eye pack leader. Oh my...
Yeah.
The few pack leaders coming out. So, Seraphim not having a chance against this wave, no matter what he's doing, but SSP is not looking too bad, and if they're not winning here, they're gonna lose for sure, because Adamus and Widdowson have no chance of holding, and this is over.
Both
They're
sides
losing.
will die here. The question is
Yeah,
who
but-
wins.
Yeah, Adamus and Widdowson are going to lose it
Okay,
again.
yeah.
As I said, SSP's just having too many... Oh no. Frenchy Spotted, you gave them 5% chances, and I agreed on it, and they're taking it. 5% chances, dude. They have to play.
Wow.
They have to play in the lottery today.
Holy shit.
Oh,
I mean, they played
shit.
well. I'm not.
They played super well. They just outplayed Adamas and Widdowson too hard.
Oh god.
All right. Holy shit. Shit. That was two very, very impressive games, man. Seraphim and SSP taking down rank 1